And we just have it full time from the Al Janoub Stadium. It has finished. Australia 1, Denmark 0, and Australia are into the knockout stages of the World Cup for the very first time since 2006. And simply, right, because I am so happy for Australia. For one, because nobody expected them to go through. Oh no, nope. Sorry guys, no. Yeah, sorry about my chair. And obviously as well, my brother and his best mate. They're both living in Australia at the moment in Brisbane. Hopefully they can watch this video. Give them my reflex on the game, and yeah, I'm gonna get straight into it. No nonsense. Yeah, first half. I thought the first half was really boring to be fair. But however, though, both teams cancelled each other out. That's what you get. That's pretty much what happens in most of the games of the tournament. In the tournament, so far anyway. But however, though, the main man, Matthew Leckie, had to get the goal. And ever since then, Australia, they have been defended. They've defended absolutely fantastic. Denmark, I think the lack of chances that Denmark have created during the tournament might have costed them the place in the knockouts for me, because they drew 0-0 with Tunisia, but apparently Tunisia should have won the game. The France game on Saturday, I thought Denmark weren't that bad against France. I thought they weren't that bad. They had a few chances, but they just couldn't really convert them, bar the Christensen corner goal that they scored. And obviously today showed why they were just wasteful in front of goal. I think Australia deserved the win, but however, I am gutted for Denmark, because as well, I predicted Denmark to finish above France and win the group, because considering all the hype surrounding Denmark in the tournament, because obviously with them beating France twice in the Nations League earlier this year, and obviously the main reason why I predicted them to do well, because I thought they could carry on the momentum that they had for their run that they had in the Euros like 18 months ago, last summer. But they just couldn't do it. But yeah, it's just that common thing, innit? With Denmark, like they do well in the Euros, but they never do well in the World Cup. But they never do well in the World Cup. But I think the last good World Cup was 98. No, yeah, Denmark's last good World Cup was 98 when they got to the quarterfinals. But eventually got beat by Brazil, who got to the final in 1998, which was actually held in France, and France won it. And they also had France in their group as well, with South Africa and Saudi Arabia. But it's just this weird feeling with Denmark. However, though, a plus as well, to all my Danish subscribers and the viewers that I had for all the Denmark videos that I've done, especially when Denmark qualified for the World Cup, and obviously I did the rise of Denmark. Obviously with losing Christian Eriksen during the Euros, and obviously that semi-final, that the game against England, and obviously Denmark having a great qualifying campaign to get to Qatar, But it's just a shame. I feel so sorry for Denmark. I really do. And plus as well for all my viewers as well. But you never know. You got the next Euros coming up. But Denmark have got a really good qualifying group. I think a quite easy qualifying group. I think they've got Finland. I know they've got Finland and Northern Ireland. I think they're capable of beating Northern Ireland, but it's just Finland, isn't it? But Finland are a tough team to play against. I've seen that in the Euros, including Belgium. Even though Belgium won 2-0, I thought Finland weren't that bad that day, and I remember Denmark started the game, the last game of the Euros, bottom of the group, when they played Russia in Copenhagen. Denmark won 4-1, and obviously Zach watched that game, and obviously I was streaming the game. No, I wasn't streaming the game, but Zach was streaming the game, but I streamed it with him. And obviously Denmark won 4-1, and Finland lost. I think by the time Denmark were winning 3-1, I think, if I can remember, they were winning 3-1, and I think Belgium, I think it was 0-0 in the Finland game. I don't know, but yeah, my man of the match, I'm gonna give. I don't know. There's so many players I could give it to, like Aaron Moy, Matthew Leckie, Jackson Irvine, Matt Wright. I'm gonna give it to the whole Harry Souttar as well. I thought he'd defend. I'm gonna give it to Matt Ryan. He was absolutely. I'm gonna give it to Harry Souttar because I think he was brilliant defending for Australia, and obviously the whole defense as well was quite good as well. Just frustrating Denmark, but oh well. And yes, obviously the last Australia team that qualified for the World Cup in 2006. Not qualified. No, that's wording it wrong. The last Australian team that qualified for the knockouts in the World Cup in 2006, they had like Tim Cahill, they had Harry Kewell, they had Mark Viduka, and obviously Gus Hiddink as manager. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this video. Smash a like, subscribe, get notifications on. If there's any Aussie fans, Aussie Australia fans watching this video, please drop in the comments what your thoughts on the game. And yeah, I bet you're all partying all night. Thank you for watching this video. Come on Australia. Now I've got to follow the Australian roots now, haven't I? Yeah, love these and seconds.